In this video, I will show you how to download Lidar data for Iowa. First, I will create a new folder on the desktop. This is where I will store all of the data that I download so it's easier to find later on when we need it. I'm going to name this new folder Lidar. Next, I will go to the Lidar homepage for Iowa. We'll open up an internet browser here. And we'll go to the web page. You can also Google search Iowa Lidar, but the web page is www.geotree.uni.edu/lidar. So here is the Iowa Lidar mapping project. Up in the right-hand corner, you will see a set of tools that you will use. The first tool is the zoom tool. This allows you to zoom in on the areas where your fields are on the map. The next tool is the zoom to full extent. This allows you to go back out and see the entire state again. Next is the pan tool, which allows you to move the map once you have zoomed in. The last tool you will need is the draw polygon tool. This allows you to draw the boundaries of the field that you would like to download. So now I will go back to the map. First, I will select the zoom tool and zoom in starting on the county. Excuse that pop-up. We will continue to zoom in on the county. You can ignore that little box, that's just left over from the pop-up. We will keep zooming into the area where the field is at. Next, I will select the pan tool. This allows me to move around within this area to find the field that I want. Once I have spotted that field, I will select the zoom tool again and zoom in on the field. Once I have zoomed in on my field, I will select the draw polygon tool and draw my boundaries around the field. I will start by clicking in one of the corners. I will continue to do the same thing until there is an orange square around the entire field. You'll see there are some black lines running through the field. Those are the tiles that you will end up downloading. You can see this field is in 2 tiles, so you'll end up downloading those tiles rather than the actual field itself. So next, we will double-click to end the field boundaries and get the links to download those 2 tiles. Before we do anything on this page, I'm going to zoom into the top, and you'll see that it says you have to unzip these files before we can open them once we download them. So right now, I'm just going to show you how to download this program that they give you the link to here. Once you click the link, it'll bring you to another page where we will download the program. Here you will have to decide whether your computer is 32 or 64-bit. This computer is the 64-bit, so I will click the download link that they have provided. It will now boot you to another page where you will wait for it to download. This shouldn't take too long. Next, it'll pop up a window and it'll ask you where you would like to save the new program. You can save it wherever you'd like. I'm going to go into Downloads and create a new folder. I'm going to name it 7-zip since that is the name of this program. So I'll open into that folder and save this program in there. Next, I will go back into my folders and find my download folder. In there, I should find the 7-zip folder I just created, and within that, the program I just downloaded. I will click on that, and from here, we will just go through the installer as it says. This will take just a minute, but when the screen pops up, we'll go ahead and click Next. On the next screen, you'll see there's a few different options, but we're just going to click Modify, just like it suggests. Again, we will go ahead and click Next and then Install. This will take just a minute to get all done, and then we'll go ahead and click Finish. Now that you have downloaded this program once, you shouldn't have to worry about it again. We'll go ahead and exit out of this screen and go back to the main page where the download links were. Now that we are back on this screen, you'll see that there are two different types of download links that they gave you. For this video, we are going to use the bottom set of links that they give you. You can see that these are just a little bit smaller in size than the top ones, which make them easier to thin and import into FarmWorks. We'll go ahead and click on the top one, and a window will pop up asking us where we would like to save it. This is where that Lidar folder that we first created comes in necessary. So we will open up that folder and save it into it. So now we will go ahead and do the same for the second link, and then we will save it into that folder also. Once you get both of the links downloaded, we will then minimize that web page and we will open up the Lidar folder. Here you will find the two tiles we just downloaded from the Iowa Lidar website. Now is when that 7-zip program becomes necessary. Right-click on the first file and 7-zip should become an option. Then you will go over and click Extract here. This will change the file type from 7Z to XYZI. Now we will go ahead and do the same thing to the second file. Now that both files have been unzipped, you will see they both have the XYZI file type. They are now ready for the next step.